Well, I greet everybody out there. This is Solar James TV. Now, we are doing this and we are using long division method. And there is something we have developed to assist us to be able to know the breakdown, one by one step to solve this problem using long division method. And that is what we say. We can say 30 monkey smells bad, and this 30 here, the D means division, this will multiply, X is for subtract, and this one for bring down. And that is the method, that is the step we'll be following to solve this question. Look at it. It is very simple. Very simple. We just need to pay attention and make sure that we are following this step. The first thing we divide, the second thing we multiply, and when we are doing this, we don't remove our hand from the last thing we have written. So just watch what I'll be doing. You don't remove your hand from the last thing you have written. From the last number you have just written, the next step is taking effect from that number. Now look at it. We are having this. We draw our bus stop. So that is 1872 divided by 4. Now look at it. The action starts immediately. Divide is the first thing. You count 1, you divide it by 4. Count 1. Divide it by 4. 1, there is no 2, there is no 3, not talk of 4. So that means it's 0. It is not possible. So we say it is 0. Immediately after you get is 0, say is 0 times, because times is the next one. Is 0, no, I'm just sitting in 0 now. So 0 is the answer. So you say is 0 times 4. That is 0. Now from that point again that you have just written, this is 0 again here. That is the point of action again. Because the next one is subtract. So you want to subtract 1 minus 0, and that will give us what? 1. Then the place you are, the next thing is bring down. That is bad. Bring down. You bring down what? 8. When you bring down 8, that is the next thing. You go back. You want to divide again. This is now 18. We want to divide by 4. 18 divided by 4. That means we count 18. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Divided by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That is it. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we are not concerned with remainder when it comes to long division. We just need to do our work. The remainder is surfacing in our calculation. Now we got it 4 times. Write your 4 on top of the 8, direct top of the 8. And I told you that the last place you have just written, that is where the next line of action will take place. Now that is 4 now. The next thing is to multiply. So the 4 you have just written times the divisor. 4. 4 times 4 give us 16. Go down here and write your 16. This place now is the next line of action. The next one is divide, subtract. When you want to subtract now, subtract this one. That is the place. Then you get what? You get 2 here. Though this one will give you 0. It's not needed, but well, you can write it. Then the next thing is bad. You bring down. Dirty monkey smell bad. So that's why we are considering that. So now is bad. Bad means bring down. Bring down the next number, which is what? 7. Now we want to count 27 and divide it by 4. Why? Because after bringing down, that is the next thing we do. Divide. You divide this one by 4. So dividing this one by 4 will give us what? If you count your 27 very well, when you are counting, don't get distracted. Don't answer anybody that is calling your name. Don't answer anything. Don't be distracted in any way. Count your 27 correctly and divide it by 4. You are going to get 6. 6. So this is the last place you have just written. The next thing is multiply. 6 times 4. 6 times 4. That will give you 24. Write your 24 here. What is the next thing you do? You subtract. Subtract here. You are going to get what? Your 3 here. And the next thing you do is to do what? To bring down. You can put this one at the back of your hand or at the back of your book anywhere so that you can easily remember what you are doing next. Now the next thing you bring down the last number, which is 2. Now 4 goes in 32, as in 32 divided by 4. If you count it very well without any distraction, you are going to get 8. So this is 8. 8 times 4. 8 times 4. 32. What is the next thing you do? You subtract. you get what? Is 0. What is the next thing? Bring down. Until you have no number to bring down, you have not gotten your answer. Now we don't have any number to bring down again. So we can say, therefore, our answer is equals to 468. That is our answer. It is very, very simple. You just need to go through it again and again. Look at each, just looking at this thing and looking at what we are doing. It's just very simple. Let us look at the second example. Second example here is very, very simple. We are having 3,785 divided by 5. This is very, very simple. Now let us draw our bus stop. Remember, the divisor is outside the bus stop and the dividend is always inside the bus stop, and we always count the dividend that is inside the bus stop to be divided by the divisor that is outside the bus stop. Now you take them one after the other. Each one you take, you must run this process through it. Now the first one we are taking is 3. Now 3 divided by 5, that is, you can't 3 divided by 5, that is 1, 2, 3. Can you divide this one by 5? It is very, very impossible, because if you count 1, 2, 3, there is no 4, there is no 5. That means it's 0. It is not possible. So it's 0 here. The same thing, where you stop here, just multiply, because multiply the next one is 0 times 5, 0. Then the next thing, from this 0, see, subtract this one, 3 minus 0, 3. After that, you bring down the next number, 7. So as you have brought that 7, you start this process again. You must complete it on this 7 before you can say you bring down 8. Now 5 goes in 37. When you count 37 very well, without any distraction, without any mistake, you will divide it by 5. You are definitely going to get 7. So after the division, multiply 7 times 5. You will get your what? 35. Then subtract it, because that is the next one. Subtract it. When you subtract it, you are going to have your 2. Then bring down the next number. That is bad. Dirty monkey smells bad. Now bring down the next one. You bring down what? 8. Now 5 goes in 28. 5 goes in 28. When you count very well, you are going to get 5. So 5 times 5, you can see after the division is times. 5 times 5, 25. Put your 25 under your 28 and you subtract it. When you subtract, you get your what? You get your 3. Then bring down the 5 here. So this gives you what? 35. 35 divided by 5. That will give you 7. If you count it very well, then you multiply it. It gives you 35. After multiplication, we subtract. Is there? Subtract it. When you subtract it, you get your what? Is 0. Then what is the next thing? You bring down. There is nothing to bring down again. That is when you are sure of your answer. Therefore, our final answer here is equals to 757. Even if the dividend here is 5 or 7, you can go ahead and continue your process. You will get your answer. This is very simple. Please watch this video over and over again. It is very simple, and I believe God is going to help you. Thank you very much. Please comment on the video. Tell us whatever it is that you don't understand. We'll come back again and talk about it. God bless you.